Speaking third, we have the Pakistani Minister of Planning, Development and Reforms, Mr. Ahsan Iqbal. Now, I'm not at all surprised to see Mr. Ahsan Iqbal speaking on that side, attacking liberal democracy. After all, Mr. Iqbal's party launched the greatest attack on liberal democracy in Pakistani history by working with the military to rig elections and form a government despite having only won 17 out of 272 seats fairly. Pakistan's history is rife with political imprisonments, and indeed Mr. Ahsan Iqbal's own party has regrettably suffered the consequences of being on the wrong side of Pakistan's military establishment. But since his ouster from office in 2022, Imran Khan has faced over 200 frivolous cases, ranging from terrorism, murder, and the legitimacy of his own marriage. Over the last year, both the United Nations and Amnesty International have called for Imran Khan's release, citing the sham cases leveled against him, the complete absence of due process with the lack of a fair trial, and inhumane prison conditions. Given this, I hope that Mr. Iqbal's government will give due respect to democratic values and release Imran Khan from illegal incarceration. So what can we conclude from this case? Since 2022, Pakistan has experienced a four-fold increase in net migration, and over 13 million people have fallen below the poverty line, demonstrating that it is not liberal democracy, but the erosion of it that has contributed to the nation's economic woes. Moving on to my second point, that repeated interventions of both a political and military nature from foreign superpowers against popular leaders has compromised the ability for liberal democracies to develop. And it is on this basis that I reject the notion that liberal democracy has failed the Global South. Rather, it has been deliberately obstructed from taking root. Let's continue with the example of Pakistan. In 2022, when Imran Khan visited Russia to negotiate a natural gas pipeline to provide affordable gas to the people of Pakistan, the Biden regime threatened the Pakistani government at the time with international isolation, should the military-organized vote of no confidence against Imran Khan fail. But Operation Regime Change is not a novel concept, and has repeatedly brought Pakistan and many other Global South nations to the brink of default. Once again, I ask you, is this a failure of liberal democracy or a consequence of its deliberate debasement by the neo-colonialist Biden regime?